What's up, Moz here. Today is the second episode of a series I'm doing where the end result is where we will be applying ceramic coating to my BMW 330e, and more precisely we will be then applying Gyeon's Syncro kit. But before we get to that stage, there are a lot of preparations that needs to be done. So in the first episode, we talked about how to do the thorough cleaning. I showed you how I do it, and also we did a chemical and mechanical decontamination of the paint, and we thoroughly dried the car. In this second episode then, we will do the preparation step before the polishing and the actual polishing, and the preparation step is then to mask off the details, some of the details of the car, and then we will go on with the actual polishing, and I'll show you how I do it, and also we talk a little bit about how I think with regards to polishing. Usually then I want to keep the number of products I'm using to a minimum, so I learn those products and how to use them so I don't mix anything up and make it more simple, and it reduces the cost for me as well as an individual. So that is today's episode then, and in the third episode then we will then be applying the ceramic coating and see the end result. So if you want to see that one, do remember to subscribe if you like the content of the channel. Hit that bell icon to stay notified when I upload that video. And we have a bunch of stuff coming for the MX-5 to be installed as well. And give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Without any further ado, enjoy the video, and I will be seeing you on the next one. Welcome. Today it is time for the second episode of me applying ceramic coating to my 2020 BMW G20 330e. In the first episode we did a thorough wash of the car and we did a chemical and mechanical decontamination, and now we are seeing the result of that, and also then with that it means we are doing a thorough inspection of the paint and see what it is truly like, because previously we just did a first inspection when the car was dirty and not washed just to get an idea, but now I'm going over all the panels and the parts of the car with a simple flashlight. This will give me an idea of the swirls, the haze, etc., or deeper scratches we potentially might have in the paint. And as you can see, it is a little bit difficult to capture this on video, but there are swirl marks more or less on all panels, and we do have on the plastic details, etc., quite a lot of swirl marks, which is inevitable, but that's the way it is. So I will go over the whole car with the flashlight and get an idea of how much work I have in front of me, and also what type of products I have to use, which type of compound, meaning which type of pads, etc., and also which type of speeds potentially I need to go with. And as you can see, there are some bigger scratches or swirls. I don't know where they're even coming from, but it is a bit alarming, but everything will be taken care of. Once the inspection process is done, the next thing I will do is to mask any emblems, badges, trim details, headlights, taillights, etc. This in order not to damage these parts when we go around those areas with the machine, and also this will protect the pads as well not to get damaged. And also the third benefit is that we will reduce the amount of work we need to spend on actually removing any compound which might have been left from the pads onto these details then. So I always do this step and don't skimp on it, and it goes rather quickly. It's another extra 30 minutes or so in the addition to the total, but it makes my life much simpler, and also it gives me an ease of mind. The next step is then to actually start with the polishing, and you want to start with the least aggressive combination between your pad and polish. And I always try to use similar type of polish and pads, not to mix too many things up. And I know that the medium cut polish from Menzernas works well with my needs, and I will start with the Rupes yellow pad and try a section out. If it works, it works, but in this case I felt that the yellow foam pad was not aggressive enough to remove the swirls I needed to remove, so I actually then opted to go for a more aggressive pad in form of the Meguiards microfiber cutting disc. I add 4 or 5 pea-sized drops of the product onto the foam pad. I don't prime my foam pads. I will do that on the microfiber cutting pad though. I'll show you later on how I do that. And I will distribute the product onto the section that I'm working on low speed, and then I will actually then increase the speed for the actual polishing. And if you have a hood, you might want to divide that into 4 or 6 sections. I actually prefer doing it in 6 sections so I don't do too much at one go. And as you can see, the speed is quite slow, but not overly slow because I don't want to be too aggressive. And this is the way that I do a test panel, just to see if everything is going as expected. If not, then I will then move on and go to a more aggressive combination then. Buildup of residue from paint and polish, I do clean the pads on the go, and this maintains the capability of the pads to a maximum. And also I switch pads after each larger panel, or let's say after 2 doors, then I use a new pad for the backside, and then I use a new pad for the roof, etc, etc. Black trim pieces and parts will get a 2-step polish, so once I'm finished with the microfiber cutting disc and the medium cut polish, I will go over them with a soft foam pad, in this case Rupes white foam pad, and also with Menzernas super finish, just to give these parts an extra gloss. have enjoyed today's video. The last episode will be applying the actual ceramic coating, so stay tuned for that. Do remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Hit that bell icon to stay notified when I upload new videos, and I will be seeing you on the next one.